Hi guys, welcome to What's Happening Wednesday. Big Mickey Shaka to everybody. It's our weekly live stream, you guys. Our What's Happening Wednesday show that we've been doing for a couple of years now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We go live on some other days, but this is What's Happening Wednesday. This is very specific. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but welcome to What's Happening Wednesday.
We're happy to have you here. Welcome,
Yeah.
everyone. I'm sure everybody's still kind of trickling in.
Yeah, we'll let everybody kind of
We're still testing our
Hello.
internet connection here, so if it for some reason isn't good, then I'll disconnect from the
Right.
Wi-Fi and we will kind of go back from there, and we may even have to restart the stream. So we'll
Yeah.
just try it. We'll see if it's happening, and if it's not,
Yeah.
I apologize. I still have very puffy cheeks. I took my Advil a little while ago, so it should be kicking in
Yeah.
fairly soon. But I mean, we've had quite a bit. We have a lot to discuss tonight.
Lots been
really.
going on. We'll get into it. I guess we'll start on the visual. We are on our new couch.
Yes.
It's literally the same spot we were the last time we did a live stream.
Yeah.
But now we're elevated comfortably like human beings.
Yeah, it feels good to be on a
Uh,
couch again.
Yeah.
And although it's not like a big couch, it's a really good couch.
Yeah.
And we got a little set. We're excited to kind of show you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did upgrade from the floor. We've got pillows.
There's a oh yeah, as you saw, you may have seen in the thumbnail, the home pillow. Yeah.
Finally got it. And then we have some of our fall decor. These are, if you watch the Big Lots
Hey
vlog,
pumpkin. Yeah.
you'll see.
We've got a kind of a big rug, a carpet kind of thing. So hopefully the sound isn't as hollow.
Yeah,
as
we
it
still
was
have
before.
stuff to put on the walls. We have a
Yeah.
lot of work still to do, and
Yeah.
it's gone very slowly. And we'll talk about why things have gone a little bit slower.
Yeah. Hello,
I'm
Phoenix. I just saw that. Let me see if I can try to see who's in here as I stare
without getting
too
close.
close to the screen. I usually have my computer so I can read comments, but
Yeah.
I don't think there's
It's so weird not seeing the giant gap in my teeth anymore. I kind of miss.
Oh, dental. Yeah.
I miss my gap a little bit.
Maybe I can get my laptop and plug it in over here. I don't
We'll
know.
talk about Binky in a minute, so we're just gonna let everybody come in first before we start bringing up the Binky stuff, because there's quite a big
Let me.
update.
I'm gonna try to get
about
my
that.
laptop. Give me
Okay.
one sec.
Are you sure you want to
That hurt.
Are you sure you want to do that though? I don't think you should, because you're gonna get the bandwidth. Why don't you use your phone?
Okay.
It's a little bit easier. We are excited that Jazz Kitchen opened, and we will definitely be heading over there, I believe, tomorrow. If all goes according to plan. We have 2 videos to shoot tomorrow. We tried to today, but again, we'll get into that about Binky
I'll just.
and, stuff like that. I'm feeling a little bit better. It keeps freezing. Ay, ay, ay.
Why does it keep freezing from here? I'm not quite
I'm
understanding
not
that.
understanding, but I don't know. It could be because you're uploading, maybe. I don't know.
No, I'm not actually.
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. If it's not freezing on your end, it's fine for you. Oh, okay. If it does, I think just exit out and then come back in. Okay, a lot of people are saying it's frozen, not frozen for
Not
them.
frozen.
Looks good. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, it's a work in progress. So if it's not working, then I have to call the internet company and we have to fix stuff. So
Yeah.
that's just part of moving, is finding stuff that
Everybody seems to be good. It
works
seems
and
like an
works.
isolated issue, which
You
we
just
apologize
joined,
for.
You
so
just
hopefully...
joined Patreon, Wesley. Thank you. And
Wesley, welcome.
Congratulations. I don't know if I saw that yet today. It's been pretty crazy the last few days. But we'll get into that, and
Yeah.
we'll get there. We got a super chat here. Marcella. Well, hello, Marcella. My first live chat. Your channel brings me so much joy. I wish it was more, but please enjoy this at the Disney home store. Love to Binky. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Means a lot.
Tisha sends $5
Hey,
too.
Tisha.
Thank you. Got to get back to work. Here's money for ice pops for Katie.
Aw.
Well, thank you, Tisha. We appreciate that.
She needs that, Tisha. Thank you.
Rosh. Thank you,
Rosh Vegas.
for the bowling pins to go at the end table. Love
Cracking
the
me up,
content,
Rosh.
you guys. Dude,
And Rosh, we
thank
love
you.
you. You're always fun in these live streams, and,
Thank
and you're
you.
so generous. So thank you.
I really thought those were bowling pins too.
Well, somebody said they might be juggling pins, which I was like,
Oh,
oh,
I
that's
saw
a good
that.
point too. Because I
Yeah.
don't think the candlestick bowling pins look like that.
Yeah.
But I was just, my mind where it goes.
Okay, now that there's a good chunk of us in here.
Hello. Hey, Fresno,
We're gonna start kind of explling what's going on.
Flagstaff,
I think
San
just-
Fernando. I'm
I
just
think-
naming off a couple of these.
I think that way you just kind of know what's going on.
San Pedro.
So.
Danielle. Okay, yeah. So
First of
let's
all,
talk about it.
I'm still swollen. I apologize for everybody that just got in here. Life's been pretty crazy for us, but
Not that it is not for everybody else
Yeah.
right now. We're not diminishing anybody else's issues or whatever. Sometimes it kind of comes across like that, but we're not. We're just kind of saying.
we're also trying to keep it real.
Yeah, this is what's going on in our life, and there you go.
There you go. So I'm gonna start off by talking about Binky. So this is not easy to say, but she's okay.
She's okay.
She's
it's
okay,
just a couple of days ago, she's been having an allergy thing ongoing for a while that we've been concerned about, and a blockage in her nose, and it's been uncomfortable for her. So we've been getting her checked out, and we've been in and out of the vet for the month a couple of times, and she's had her checks with her cardiologist. Yes, she has a cardiologist, I know. She's got specialists. It's Binky. And so, we keep an eye on her. We're eagle eye on her. We're like hawks, and probably overkill. But anyways, she was starting to act really lethargic and weird, and
It was so sudden.
and was not eating.
Yeah.
And that's always scary for when you have a pet, then when they stop eating. And her behavior too. She just was not, you could tell something was up. And
She was here it was, like, she was so happy to, like, be here.
Yeah.
That she was trying to, like, mask that she wasn't feeling good, so it was really, really, really tough.
Yeah, she's a tough little dog, so she doesn't cower to these things. Some dogs, when they get sick, they go hide and they kind of want to be left alone. Not Binky. She was acting as normal as she could, but something was up, and we just knew, and we were really concerned because, that's our little child. So we took her in.
And also, like, what the vets had said is, like, she's exhibiting signs of just, like, a really bad allergy. So in the process, we were trying to figure out what she was allergic to. So we're going through that the whole time.
Yeah.
It turned out that she was, like, developing, like, pneumonia. And I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard.
She got a
to
little
get through
pneumonia,
this.
a little bit of flu in the lungs, and it came
Which
on so fast
she's
because
had before, though, but
Yeah.
now what complicated it is that she has like some issues with her kidneys going on.
Yeah.
Because it was, an infection and her white blood cells were really high, and I'm trying so hard here.
So
Yeah. So we talked to the vet though, and
they were concerned when we brought her in, and they suggested, and we completely agreed, and we said
to
let's
just try to treat the infection.
let's treat her, and so they wanted to keep her overnight,
Yeah.
which we were happy about because we've always figured out a way to either cure what ails her or fix her, but at this point it was like there was nothing that we could do here, and it was being adverse. If we didn't go and take her in to get her help, it wouldn't have been good. So we thought the best course of action, as the doctor said, was to keep her overnight, possibly 2 nights, to get her levels back up. Her blood work was scary, you guys, and so
because of the infection, and then because she has a heart condition, they're like, you're doing such a good job. Her diet is, everybody tries to, ream me about, like, giving her burgers and stuff, but I'm like, trust me, she's on high
had nothing to
quality
do with
food.
that. It's just that she's an older lady, and so
And that was the other reason it came on so quickly, is because she's definitely older, and I guess that's what happened. But the fact is, she's on heart medication also, and here you go.
Sorry, I'm good.
She's on heart medication also, so when something's wrong with the kidneys, we have to give fluids and all that stuff, but you can't really overload Binky with fluids because she has a heart condition. So, they told us, like, we're not guaranteeing that she's going to make it through, but she has a chance, and it's not cruel to treat what's ailing her right now, because we wanted to make sure.
Katie asked that. She said, is this process of whatever we're doing to heal her, is this going to be torturous for her, and what,
Because I don't want her to go through.
And they said absolutely not, that, she's sick already and she's not feeling good, and that's all it is. So,
I know, it's hard.
but you also have to remember she's still being treated.
Here, yeah.
And we can tell you that we went later, was it just that same night?
It was that night. Yeah, we dropped her off in the morning.
Right.
And we did the blood work, we made all of our decisions, and we paid the deposit to,
and then we visited her later after she'd been there a while and she'd been hooked up to some meds and everything. And they brought her to us, and I was expecting the worst because she has gotten skinny. And I thought, after not seeing her for some hours, that she would look a lot worse. But guess what? She looked a lot better.
She did.
She was acting more like Binky. Her behaviors and everything like that. She took a big pee on the floor in the vet, and I was like, yes, girl.
That was great.
And the doctors were happy about that too, because that meant she was drinking and fluids are going through.
And she's still not wanting to eat, but this morning when we called, they said her levels have gone down for her kidneys.
Yeah.
Her white blood cells went down. It's nothing safe enough that we can send her home.
She's not out of the woods yet, guys, but there is improvement, and that's what we have to kind of bank on, as well as they had said, like, look, the science is improving. You're not out of the woods yet, the numbers, and that's what they base it on, and it's all practical. And then from our standpoint, we could see behavioral improvement. She looked better, and that's important because
it's like she just wanted to, which I felt better because it's a hard thing because
she just
you
wanted
feel
to
better.
go home. You could tell
you feel
she did.
better because you want her to go home.
Yeah.
And seeing her act normal like that, but then the problem is it's like, I can't take you home, but I've not been without her for this long.
That's the hard part.
It's so hard.
But I have to keep reminding myself and Katie that she is where she needs to be right now. We would be denying her of the best possible care if we had her here right now. We would be hurting her in a sense.
Right.
So this is the best thing for her, even though no one likes to be in the hospital. Even Binky, she's a diva and she deserves the best.
She hates having her little thing
she's
in her
got the
arm,
IV and she's mad
like,
about
get it
that.
out of me.
But the fact that she walked to the door in the vet and was like, come on, let's go. She wouldn't have done that
if she was feeling
the
as
time
bad
we
as
brought
she
her in.
was.
She didn't care about anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. And so, anyways, that's the update. You went and checked on her today.
Yeah, because you had to edit and do other stuff around here.
I had to do some prep stuff for my job that's coming up.
But even the vet tech though was like, you know what? She's doing better than she was yesterday, but you can still tell she's sick. Her nose is stuffed up still, and I mean, she's only been on antibiotics for a day and a half. It hasn't been long enough. So. And
she's dealing with. She's got two problems. She's got a heart problem and then a kidney problem and a little bit of pneumonia, and so. You've got three really complex, serious things that also they kind of interact. I don't know a lot about medicine. She knows more, but what she's explained to me is that all these things affect each other, and in treating all of these things, you have to be careful as to not affect the other things that are going on. The balance of treatment on this is so fine and narrow because of the kidneys and the heart and how they relate. That's what I'm kind of getting from it.
It's just like I said, we need to give her fluids, but we can't fluid overload her lungs. It's like we have, because her heart doesn't pump efficiently enough. But it's just I appreciate you guys with all your prayers.
Sorry we haven't been reading any comments. We were just trying to explain to you guys, and we'll catch up on some of these.
I swear it's took it before we got on here for 20 minutes. We're just we're gonna not break down, and I'm telling you, we have cried so much. I don't think we could. We've stopped crying for so long. It's just hard when you come home and she's not here.
I know. And
she wasn't with us today.
Yeah, but, it makes it hard.
It's so difficult.
So we're under that kind of stress because that's our child, for all intents and purposes, and still moving in and still kind of getting that stuff taken care of. And then I'm going to this job at the end of the week, and so there's been that. So it's been a little crazy.
It was the first time I took her. He had to go get his COVID test, and
right.
We're just FaceTiming with the vet, and everything's different because of the COVID thing. That made it hard.
Just a lot of compounding, and a lot of individually these things would be stressful, and like I said before, everybody has their problems,
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to diminish anybody else's problems. This is just what's going on with us. If you care, if you don't,
And we
totally cool,
try
I
to
get
like
it.
always
You
come
know what I
on
mean?
here and make you guys happy, and
We
it's
do.
like,
Well, that's why we wanted to kind of just tell you this at the top here, and we'll get into some other stuff. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're not going to be a downer the whole time. That's not
Yeah,
what we want
I
to do,
promise.
and we never want that. But sometimes, you know, the mission of this channel, right? Best life and beyond. It's to live your best life, but you also have to understand that in living your best life, there's a balance and a reality of the yin and the yang in this world, and the good and the bad, and the realities that you have to deal with to live a good life. You wouldn't know what a good life was if you didn't know what a bad life was and the bad times, and it's just that's how it is. It's just.
and I think
You know.
no matter what, like we've said, like she's not gonna feel uncomfortable anymore, and this will be like, you know, whether it's her time to go or it's, you know,
Yeah.
doing this, like either way she's gonna feel better, and
Right.
she's not gonna be having pneumonia or whatever
Right.
it may be, because no matter what, number one is it's a quality of life that we're looking for her. So
Correct.
if she's not gonna have that quality of life, we're not putting her through torture. So, you know, I just you know, again, I thank you guys, and I'm so sorry that like this has been kind of happening, and we thought we were out of the clear when we filmed our video, and you
Yeah.
know,
I mean, you saw her in my video when I put together the end table, and she cruises through, and
Yeah.
that was literally hours before she started kind of
declining. So
yeah, and she
quickly.
was just trotting through like, what are you doing over here, you know?
So,
and
you know, it's just if you've
so-
seen us be a little bit distant or whatever, just know that like that's why, on top
Yeah.
of, you know, being like, I don't know, it's just we came here and we were so excited, and it's
Yeah.
just, you know, but we keep her little bandana, and you know, we have that with us. We brought it to our shoot today, and you know, I'm sorry, I'm trying so hard not to lose it.
Anyway, she's being treated as best as possible, and
Yeah.
and I can't wait to get the results tomorrow, because there's improvement, and I want to hear about more improvement.
Me
and,
too.
And I think I think she'll pull through. She's a strong little pup, and she's already showing
Me too.
that she wants to push through this. So let's get to some of these.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you guys have sent messages, and I'm so sorry. Hey, Liz, thank you. Liz is, by the way, like, I have to say, Liz and, you know, Adam and all of our
Yeah.
friends have been, like, texting all, you know, they've been texting so much to check on us, and, you know,
Our
we can't
support,
thank
yeah.
you guys enough for
Yeah.
all of the support, all of you. So, you know, just thank you. And I don't know how else to say that. I'm going to read some of these super chats. I'm so sorry. I'm so darn behind. Okay, here we go. For the bowling pin, Autumn sends $5 and says Happy Wednesday. Well, thank you, Autumn.
Happy Wednesday to you.
Happy Wednesday. I
Oh.
can't wait for that. Insert name here, dude. You guys are streaming the same time as Cheesy Pop. Bad timing, haha. Or is it? No. It's hard because there's a lot of us vloggers, and
Yeah.
there's
a lot more live streaming
yeah.
going on than normal, and like, you know, there used to be kind of this thing of like you try not to step on other people's
Yeah.
live streams and stuff, but right now
It's hard.
Yeah,
That was
and-
why we didn't do
and
Friday.
we love Max, so we support Max.
Yeah.
And if you want to go watch Max, we don't.
And
hate
that's
on
why
you.
we didn't
Yeah.
end up doing Fridays, because I know Dylan was live at 6, and then I
Yeah.
know you know Peter and Kitra were live too, so we were just like,
Yeah.
you know what, like it's just hard. You gotta kind of, you know, balance it out there.
Sure.
So Julia sends $5 and
Thank you,
says, "Hello
Julia.
from Washington State.
Oh,
I
nice.
love watching you guys and use this money towards home improvements. Love you
Thank
guys."
you, Julia.
We have a
Appreciate
lot of that to do, so we appreciate that.
Yes.
Thaddeus sends $10 and says, "Hugs, Katie and Spencer. We love you guys. Pets are definitely family members. We're
Hugs,
praying
Thaddeus.
for Binky. Thank you so much."
Love that name.
Sandra sends $100. Thank you
Sandra.
for Binky's care. That
means
goes
so
a long
much.
way. Thank you. Mother Flower sends $10 for vet bills. Thank you, guys. You really don't need to do that, but
Yeah.
thank you. Jan sends $25. Hugs and love and prayers to Binky. Love you both.
Thank you,
you
Jan.
guys. Same thing from Pamela. Sends $20 for Binky's care, and Dawn sends $20 for Binky needs. Thank you, guys. It's way too.
You don't have to do that, you
You
guys.
really don't.
But thank you. It means a lot, because it's not just a number. It's like it's just this. It's an outpouring from you guys.
Thank you.
That we need to. So
Lizzie sends $8, and I hope I said your name right. Her Melinda.
Oh, Melinda
sends $50 for Binky Lee's care. Thank you. Eater sends, or Eder, I hope I said your name right, Moreno, sends $10 and says, I had my dog Princess for 13 years and she passed away in December. I'm so sorry to hear that. Pets become family and it hurts. Praying for you guys. Yes, it really does. Christine also sends money for Binky's care. Thank you. As
Thanks,
well
Christine.
as Terry. Terry says, sending
you,
love
Terry.
to you all, light and healing prayers. Here's gas money. Well, thank you. Thank you, Colleen and Stephanie, for $20, and Michelle. Thank you, guys. She says, get well, Binky.
Oh.
And, oh God, I'm having such a hard time. I know you can't read these, but thank you, guys.
I mean, I can if I get right up on it.
I don't want your nose to be that giant thing. Here, I'll do it. Nisi, I hope I said your name right, says, my heart breaks for you right now, Katie. You're doing everything right for that little pink.
We are.
I'm sorry. I'm doing so bad at this. I thought I was going to be better. Okay. Can you make me laugh or say something? I'm sorry. Well, thank you. I can't even read the rest of that. Ralph sends $50. Here's money for Binky's care.
Thanks, Ralph. She's not. Look, she's still around, so you just have to remember that.
Yeah, she's still here. Thank you.
The whole idea of this is to treat her and get her back home.
I know, but then I didn't start crying because you guys
know.
are so kind to us. I know I didn't want to. We
Trish,
didn't even want to say anything.
Trish,
so I
you
don't
are-
want you to feel obligated for anything. Please
You're
don't.
so generous, Trish. That's far too kind. Adding to the Binky Care Fund, sending love from
Trish, Jim, Liz, and our 3 fur babies. Oh, give your fur babies a big hug from us.
Awesome.
Ralph, thank you.
Thanks, Ralph.
Terry sends $20 for Binky Care. We'll pray for her. Your prayers are the most. You
Yeah.
have no idea.
Just
Michael
think positive thoughts, you guys.
sends for Binky. She's in our prayers.
Thank
For
you,
Michael
Michael.
and Melissa. And Nancy sends $10 and says, take care, you two, and Binky.
Nancy, thank you.
Thank you, guys. I just don't want you to feel obligated to send anything. Like, please
No.
don't. We just wanted to be honest with you and, tell you what's going on. And I'm so sorry. But
Yeah.
your prayers mean the world to us. And,
It won't be long till she comes home. Yeah.
Liz, hey, remember that one time David got drunk?
Oh my gosh. So
There's nothing that makes me laugh more than David drunk.
yeah, we what was it, about a week ago? We got to actually David and I had a few margaritas that Liz
Yeah.
made. Liz is quite a mixologist, by the
She
way.
is.
You
She
guys have
is.
to know. She makes quite a margarita, and I'm kind of I'm a snob about margaritas. I have
Yeah.
to say, it's embarrassing sometimes because I'm like, can I get it skinny? And I don't like a lot of sweet in there, and I need it like this. I am super snob.
David said, remember that one time they put too much basil in your
Oh,
pork
dude.
sliders?
Telling you, too much basil is in a lemonade. Come on.
Yeah.
But anyways, David and I enjoyed a few of those, had a good time. I slept in the next day later than I have in quite a long time. I didn't even tell David that. Woo!
Yeah, you did. You
I woke
slept
up at,
until
like-
12.
I woke up at 7. I think I took a bath.
Yeah.
Like I.
Oh, thank you, Jill. Says, best remove them. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jill.
I'm so sorry. We're supposed to be on here, like, cheering you guys up, and here I am.
So,
You know.
okay, so moving out of that, other updates. I'm going back to work in a couple days on a job. If you don't know, I can't talk about the job. I've signed an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement,
Right.
which means I will be sued for quite a bit of money if I say anything about the content or the subject matter or the name or anything about the show that I'm doing.
Right.
And it's common in my business for that to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. It's a couple of weeks, 16 something days. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of a brief thing, but it's all at once. So you're not going to see me as much.
Mm-hmm.
Katie's going to be holding it down.
Yeah. Which
She's going to be
it'll
holding the
good.
camera steady, right, Katie?
Maybe. I'll try.
Gosh, you guys. So, yeah, that process is happening, and it should be interesting because I'm going to do a video, like a reaction video to how it all goes. I can't obviously film.
Liz
the
said,
show
hey,
and-
remember that one time we saw a rat?
Oh, dude,
Thank you, guys.
so crazy. So yeah, it's
It's crazy, but
It's-
we're going to do the best we can.
yeah, it's been
so.
it's a big transitional kind of weird week, the way things are stacking up.
And it's hard because, like, your days that you're doing it, like, you have one day off in between. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I have
the
one
other
day off,
thing.
and then I'll have 2 days off, and And these work days, if you're not familiar with TV production or film production, they're pretty heavy duty days.
Yeah.
Also based on the fact that the schedule for this show got pushed back. We were supposed to do this show a while ago. COVID came around, pushed it. So now the schedule is even more hardcore because we're trying to get it done
Right.
by the appropriate time that they need it done. So these are long days. These are 12-plus-hour days every day. No joke.
Someone
Yeah.
said, Spence, get your utility vest.
I do. I need my utility vest, dude.
I'm gonna read some of your super chats. I apologize. I'm so behind on these. Let me see here. I'm sorry. Let's
Catch it up,
see.
catch
Here
it
we
up.
go. Deborah sends $25. Use for what you need. Love you guys.
Deborah, thank
we
you.
love you. Thank you. Faith sends $20 and says, I just took my two babies to the vet today. I know how hard it is to get bad news, but y'all are strong. I'm sending prayers. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Faith.
Much love to your babies.
Just your name alone is helpful. Keep the faith.
Brittany sends $10 to enjoy your first order of a large bag of beignets once Binky comes back home. Thank you.
Brittany, good idea.
You know, they were saying to stay busy, so I'm happy Jazz Kitchen open. So
Yeah.
we'll stay busy. I am new to your channel, and you guys have brought so much joy in my life. Breaks my heart to see you hurting. I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to hide this so bad.
And
we've been quiet for 2 days.
And we've said we were just going to talk about it quickly
And Katie lost her
Yeah.
stuff. I'm so sorry. Lizzie sends $30. Thanks for being
Thanks,
you.
Lizzie.
Well, thank
that
you.
cool little.
Jeff Kelly sends $30. My thoughts to you both and Binky. A housewarming
Thank you,
and
Jeff.
Binky care gift from a fellow Leo celebrating your birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
I have my birthday cake here from my grandma. I wanted to share with you guys. It's a traditional German cake that I
Yeah.
wanted to share with you guys. So
I'm intrigued.
Annalisa sends $25 and says, prayers to Binky and a speedy recovery. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Annalisa.
JC sends $5 after seeing you guys buying items for your new home. I broke down and both bought the Disney homestead items to redo my
Nice.
kitchen and new IKEA table. Well, congratulations. That makes me happy. I love
It's
to hear
good
that.
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Michael sends $10. Thoughts and prayers to your fur baby from Time Out with Michael. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Time Out with Michael.
Perla sends $3 and says, I got here late. What's wrong, Katie? Basically, Binky is in the hospital, and,
You can, yeah, and if you kind of go back and
yeah.
watch, I'm sorry, we just don't want to get into it again because it's very
I'll
emotional.
lose my mind.
But,
Dawn-
replay and check it
Dawn
out.
says, hi, sends $20. Hi, guys. No one feels obligated to send some love to Binky. We love you. Oops, sorry, we love all three, and we take care of each other. I thank you. I know I
Thank
just
you,
didn't
Don.
want you
You're
guys
always
to...
gracious, and we love Don Murphy, always in here.
Lily
supporting.
sends $10 and says prayers for Binky. Hang in there. Love you guys and
Thank
Binky.
you, Lily.
We love you. Terry says, remember that time Spencer had a carrot cake churro.
Terry, you're also a dedicated
That's good.
viewer, but
I remember
good
that.
one. Good on you.
Sammy sends $50 and says, sending so much love to you too, and Binky, stay strong. Well, thank you, Sammy. Eric, Brubacue, did you guys go to Pink's Barbecue? Pink's Barbecue. We did go to Pink's today.
Yes, Eric. You know us too well, don't you?
We edited the video. Let's see. I'm sorry. Sophie says, I'm sorry for the pain you're feeling. I had to put my baby down in October. I had Bailey for 13 years. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hope and pray that Binky Lee gets better. Thank you.
She will.
Carrie also sends $10. Thank you.
Thanks, Carrie.
Dawn sends $5 and says, sometimes super chats are for fun stuff. Sometimes they're for important stuff. We love you guys. Well, thank you.
That means a lot.
Jacqueline sends $5 and says something small for some beignets at Jazz Kitchen. I can't wait to go back there.
That is
I've been craving those.
very nice of you.
They
'cause, yeah,
didn't
we're gonna
come
do
out
that.
as good as they're. You can make them at home, but they're just not as
It's
good.
not the same.
I was just watching your Disneyland Halloween 2018 video, and it was bittersweet. Love you guys. Well, I'm glad. Eric said, thank you, Eric.
Eric.
Natalie sends $5 for my buddy Binky. P.S. I was going to book a room in Anaheim next month on the website. Grand Californian and Paradise Pier are available. Well, there you go, you guys.
That's a good sign.
Adrian says, I don't want to upset you more. Our family is thinking and praying. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yvonne sends $5 and says, Binky, 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 love, love, love. Thank you.
Yep.
And Dolores
Thank you.
also sends $5. Thank you so much.
Let's get to some of these other.
So yeah, that time Katie danced on the Mark Twain, I remember that.
That was
People thought
great.
I was drunk.
Oh, that was a fun day though.
Sorry to ask, but can I hear your best Space Mountain Adam impression? Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Whenever we text it to each other, I like spell it like phonetically.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
okay.
it's one of those things you can't say Space Mountain
Yeah.
the same ever again.
You really can't.
It's just how it is. You can't say best remove them or, any of that stuff.
This
normal.
beignet talk is making me hungry. I also don't know how to spell it correctly. I know I finally learned, I think it's Beignet.
You got it.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think so.
Look at you.
We're going to have some together, right, Adam? You get like one cheat day. You can have just one.
Adam, there was a personal space burger
Yeah, there
at
was.
Pink's that you're going to see in the video. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, a personal space.
Yeah.
I want to share with you guys something. Let me read these super chats, and then I want to share this with you guys. I'm going to put it on your lap
Oh boy.
whilst I.
Ooh.
My grandma got it for me today,
way
and I'm
this is-
so excited.
It's just so
It's,
intricately
wait.
designed. Oh, hold on.
Lisbeth sends $15. I have a 14-year-old Maltese, and I know how much a fur baby can mean. They truly are our world. Prayers for Binky. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for that, and I couldn't agree with you more. Dolores sends $25 and says, "I just adore you both. You're human, and it's okay to be emotional. You guys sending tons of love to you guys, and your Binky girl." Well, thank you
Thanks,
so
Dolores.
much. Danny sends $5. Katie needs some Patrick to cheer her up.
This is true.
Maybe. I'm hoping this will kind of.
Patrick's around. I have to just dig him up. He's somewhere.
Well, let me share this with you guys. So, a little backstory, real quick, is my grandma. My whole family is German, so I'm like 70% German. And every year she gets me a plum cake. If you're from Germany, you're probably aware it's a Pflaumenkuchen.
Very good. Not that I'm
it's
German,
like
I know.
it's like Pflaumenkuchen.
But I heard her grandma say
Kuchen.
it
Yeah.
when we were talking to her on the phone.
That's
and
how
so,
you would say it.
Yeah.
But so she gets me one every year from Alpine Village in Torrance, and they're hard to get. You have to like reserve them. But my birthday falls kind of in August, so this
Yeah.
is my birthday cake. And I just wanted to share it with you guys so you can see
at
it's
this thing.
not full of sugar or sweetness or
Look
anything.
at that.
But
Look at the
it's-
way that they cut the plum and they're like stacked vertically. Look at that.
Yeah, it's very not sweet. It's not the
Wow.
prettiest thing, but she gets it for me, and I got to go pick it up from a distance today from her and see her, and it was amazing.
What's it called again? Say it
It's
again.
called, in German, well, you could say plum cake, but you
No,
could
I
say
want the German version.
Pflaumenkuchen.
Pflaumenkuchen. I'm not that good at it, even though I'm
So-
Dutch and I should be able to.
Yeah,
Not that
so
I speak Dutch.
it's really, but it's not sweet and sugary. It's very, very, like, kind of tart, and I want to cut it so you guys can see what it looks like.
Oh boy.
Um,
I didn't
just-
know we were getting into it like that.
Oh yeah,
That's
we are.
crazy.
I wanted to share it with my friends and pretend they're having a piece, and I want to see your reaction to taking a bite of
It
it.
does look good, right, Mary? Yeah.
It's so good. I'm telling you, like I normally can eat a whole one. The only tradition I didn't get to do this year with my Oma is we normally share it. We sit and share a piece, and like that's it. But due to COVID, we can't. do
Oh, you
that.
can see
So-
the color now. There
yeah.
you go. Look at that.
So you can see what it
Ooh.
looks like. And again, it's just fresh plums. They sell out so quickly. They're gone, but they always save one for my grandma or my Oma. And, she gets one every year for me. And
How
she
come?
gets,
How come like cowboys always said like I'm plum tuckered out?
I don't know. But why
Where
don't
did
you
that
take a
come
bite?
from? Oh wow, I didn't. This is great.
You have to do it. I'm excited. Yeah, it's a little more tart. It's not full of like, is it amazing? Do you really like it? And she said in Germany they make fresh whipped cream normally.
Here's what it's like. It's almost like it's like an apple pie but plum, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but see how it's not sweet?
No, it's just perfect. It's
Yeah,
like, oh my
it's like
gosh.
the perfect amount of like real sweetness, and it's not super bad for you, which is kind of cool. So if you eat the whole thing, you don't feel terrible. Well, you really do like it. I'm so happy. So I wanted to pretend and share my German heritage and my birthday cake with you guys, so you can,
Look at that. Just how they're vertically placed is amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And I've tried to make one before, and it's just not the same. Like these are from the German
And the crust
bakery.
is interesting.
Yeah.
The crust is like it's kind of softer.
Yeah, it's a softer, it's almost like a bread.
Yeah, you know how like apple pie crust kind of crumbles? No, this is
Yeah.
kind of holds itself together, a little more spongy.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me see this.
Hit that, yeah.
Oh. It's so good. I have to say that it cheered me up so much when I got to do that today. I went and saw Binky. And then, no, there's no syrup. It's just plums. And I would almost say they're lightly sweetened, but they're not. I always thought there was like sugar on there, but they're totally not.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can, oh my gosh, they're so good.
Central Coast, what's up?
Hey. I can't even imagine my dog. Oh, yeah, I know. It's hard. I can't wait for Disneyland to open. I want to go to Walt Disney World so bad,
Yeah.
but you know, with everything happening with Binky, we have to just kind of stay here anyway.
Yeah.
Plus moving. My Oma and Mom made that, and I make it now. You have to have Italian plums, which are only sold maybe 2 weeks in the fall.
There it
That's
is.
what I was gonna say, because these are only around for like a week, maybe 2.
Right. Yeah.
We've tried to get them and like freeze them, and they're just not the same. So, yeah, it's crazy. They're so good though. If you ever get a chance to get a real authentic plum cake,
Yeah.
please go ahead and do it. My Oma and Opa met at Alpine Village a very long time ago.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I've been going to Alpine Village and wearing my little dirndl since
gosh.
I was, I mean, that
so
and the
great.
Phoenix Club. Well, that's the other thing I was happy about coming back to Orange County is because that's where my grandparents used to hang out.
Right.
They hung out. It's the Anaheim Phoenix Club, and
Remember when they were live during the
Yeah.
pandemic? Like,
Yep.
well, we're still in the pandemic, but when it was the early crazy lockdown time.
yeah, I remember
And
that.
they were doing live performances from there with the dudes with the
I still have to
accordions.
make
and it was
I still have to
amazing.
make Spencer some of like my great Oma's recipe for sauerkraut. Lake Tahoe in the house. Oh, I want to go
Stopped
to
at
Lake
Bee's
Tahoe.
Bakery.
Oh, you went to Bee's?
Who was that, Jay?
No, Christina.
Oh, Christina, sorry.
Not
I
even
couldn't-
close.
sorry.
What ethnicity is Spencer?
Dutch, Irish, American Indian. As far as that, and a little bit of English, I believe, too, like British or whatever.
Off topic, but there's a meteor shower tonight. Oh, cool.
Oh, rad.
That's awesome. We've been to Solvang, but we haven't got to stay there.
We want to go back.
I'm gonna check some of these super chats. I'm
'Cause
so
we like
sorry.
Solvang.
Yeah, we love it. Oh my gosh.
Which is
Emily sends $20. We've got
Emily.
a sick old lady over here. Oh my gosh, I'm sending you prayers. We feel your pain and are hoping to get both of our ladies kick this.
Yeah.
We are hoping that for you too. Hernandez family sends $5 for Binky from our fur baby Sheila.
Thank you,
Aw.
Hernandez's.
Or Shayla. I hope I said your name right. They are close to age, praying for her. We love you guys, and we love you. Thank you. Greg and Kathy send $20 and say, hang in there, love you guys. A toast to Miss Binky. Well,
Thank
thank
you, Greg
you.
and Kathy.
I'll toast to that.
Hey.
Disney Adventure Vlogs. Did you hear that right? California State is reviewing and how to and when to open up theme parks in California. Yeah, they are. I've heard that a couple days ago, and
It's good news.
let's keep our
Hey,
fingers crossed.
at least they're talking.
Yeah, I mean, even
And,
if it's not like what we want to hear.
We're hesitant. People are always asking, "What do you think? What do you think? When are they going to open?" We did that before, and I think we both feel the same about like we don't want to jinx anything and say anything
Yeah,
because
it's better to just.
I feel like that's why it's been so quiet too. Just like everybody's just like just wait and just
just
know,
like
let things kind
see
of-
how it happens,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we'll see. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, though. Sissy sends $10 and says, "Remember that one time Spencer was explained what Cucaloris was?" Oh, I remember that.
that's a good one.
We still see it to this day and think about it.
It's funny. I never know when I'm saying these things that they're going to have resonance like that. I'm just like, it's just my mind how weird it is, and I just say things, and then it becomes a thing. And Cucaloris became a thing, and it was not
Well, it
meant
made
to,
me
but
laugh. It's
Yeah.
because you know stuff and I don't, and it just worked.
it's pretty funny.
Ralph sends $5. My wife Shelly and I went to Downtown Disney for the first time last Sunday.
Right on, Ralph.
Well, thank you, and that's amazing. Thank you for suggesting the guacamole and ceviche at Tortilla Joe's.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Michelle sends $10. Burgers for Binky when she's home and well soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Disney Adventure Vlogs sends $2. I was on the virtual audience on America's Got Talent last night.
Oh,
well,
how
that's awesome.
interesting.
Congratulations.
Did you enjoy yourself? Was it, what
Yeah,
was
I
that
wanna
like?
hear all
That's
about
really
that.
cool. I know some people who work over there.
BV Bauer sends $50. Wow, thank you. Let's keep this channel going. Essential workers here. Patreon love.
Oh,
Thank you. That's so kind of you. I
That's
mean,
huge.
just you guys like watching keeps us going.
Yeah.
Like it really does, and loving us, even though I just lost my mind on here, you know.
happens.
Eric, I saw you guys on KCal. It was before you ordered. I DM Spence a pic. I think Adam found that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on we got interviewed for Orange County Register and
KNX
something-
Radio too.
KNX
Did
1070.
kind of a radio interview with us, which was interesting.
It was. Denise sends $10. I've been where you are, and I feel for you. Use this towards something that makes you smile. Thinking of you here in Southern Utah. Well, thank you.
Oh, Southern Utah, nice.
I don't wish this on anybody, and I know when you get a dog, you don't think of all that stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
40 West sends $5. Hi from the Valdez family.
Hey,
Katie,
Valdez
I hope you're
family.
Okay. Thank you.
You guys
and
are always so generous. Thank you.
I promise, like, I'm okay enough that, you know, it just comes and goes, and
It does.
It's
Excuse
hard.
me. It
It's
does
that
come and
hard
go.
realization while you're driving, and like I don't have her next to me or
Well,
in the back of the car.
It's little things trigger it because you see her or you just the way your mind is you're always checking on her. Oh, where's Binky? Or what, you know. So, and I've been having like literal, like I see her and then she's not there. I'm like, oh yeah, no, she's not here, because my mind is doing that. So, you know, it's that kind of stuff that triggers it. And
Yeah.
And then you kind of go, when we go do things, it's always like we're concerned about it. Oh, is she okay? Oh, she's not here.
Yeah,
You know.
it's definitely
Anyways,
so. It comes in and out. So, but I think what kept us through even the shoot today is we were thinking like, you know, we were like, you know what, she's doing good. Like, you know, we got a good report from the vet today, and like,
I mean, it could have
That
been,
was that.
there's, you know, the other possibility is that, you know, it could have been really bad, you know. Remember
oh
when
my
you
gosh,
stabbed?
Sophie sends $5. Thank you. Remember when you stabbed Adam with a churro or Cinderella?
Oh, that was good. Yeah, Cinderella too. I have been dubbed
What
Cinderella.
video was that? What video was that where I stabbed him?
It was a churro video because there was a bunch of new churros and we tried a couple.
Him and I were both wearing green shirts, coincidentally.
Yeah.
We were twinning that day, and you were not. You were not as cool as
I
me
didn't
and
get the
Adam that
memo,
day.
I guess.
No, you didn't. We
no
were
one notified
literally
me
wearing the
that
same
there was
shade
supposed
of
to be-
green, though.
Right.
Literally the same shade. His was the Chewbacca shirt, and then
Right.
I had the newer green one, and I remember that was hilarious. But yeah, we were eating a gingerbread churro, I think it was, and like
Yeah.
I was like, here you go, Adam, and like it was sharpened, and it was a really
Well,
sharp
it was well
one.
done, is
Yeah.
what it was, and so it stabbed him.
Yeah, I was feeding him, but like he's like, you just stabbed me right there.
Yeah,
pretty
somebody had
funny.
just said about Provost.
Oh,
We are so devastated for him. That is like the worst news you could ever get, and so we send out our love to the Provost family
We've
because
been praying for them since this.
that is heavy. I can't even imagine, and I'm so sorry for them, and so we're thinking about them and you know, supporting them as much as possible, and you guys too say a prayer for the Provost family, please.
Seriously, do like that.
Okay, well, let's just keep getting.
Yeah, I know.
sorry.
It's like this is becoming. I mean, but it is reality. Like we all have to be there for each other,
Yeah.
and you know, if you're not sure what happened, you can go to their Instagram. But basically,
Jay.
there was a tragedy with his daughter got into a fatal accident. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's just unthinkable. And you know,
Yeah.
again, that's like I said, we just, you know, yeah, it sucks, but this is bad stuff that happens, like to us, to everybody, and you know, we
Yeah.
have to
And it's just
be there for one another and
it's
be
always
kind.
bad, but
and-
it's like I have to say there's that layer because of what's happening in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just harder when the hard things happen because we're already so down.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's hard, and we're all going through it. So it's not like anybody is worse off than anybody else. It's just that, you know, it's just really, it's a lot harder for some reason right now.
And you know, that's a good thing though, is like never compare your pain. Like what
No.
one person just not being able to do one thing could be the same as, you know,
Amy, that's funny.
pain is
The
Subjective.
Dole pack with Dylan.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
It was, and I can't thank you guys enough. Our email address is bestlifeandbeyond@yahoo.com.
Theme parks in Utah are open. Oh, Jennifer, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll watch the bloopers video.
Yeah.
I've been really trying, like I was getting in the car today and I was thinking like, man, like if I make it through this, you know, I will have survived a lot of things getting taken away from me.
Yeah.
Like I am like thinking about I've lost that freedom of Disneyland. I've lost a lot of control over, not control, but like I don't know what you would say, like control over things. I don't know if that makes sense. And then, you know,
Yeah.
having Binky go through all this right before my birthday has been like
Yeah, that's not
something
fun at all.
else that I was not
Sorry, I just keep
expecting.
wiping my nose. I don't want to do it on camera. So
No,
if
I
you see
know.
me dipping out,
Yeah. Nobody wants to see that. Let's focus on the positive.
yes, I agree.
Exactly, yeah.
I agree. So, what else is going on?
Well, Jazz Kitchen opened.
Jazz Kitchen open. We're going to be hitting that up.
We also have another thing we're going to film tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're excited about
Christina,
that.
the fridge is great.
Cold.
It works. It's got an adjustable dial. The previous fridge we got, it was so weird. You couldn't adjust the temp. It was
Yeah.
locked on 3.
So that's why we said it broke, because we think that it might have just, like, it wasn't able to do it. So
3
yeah.
wasn't sufficient for me. I needed it like 4. Like things were like
Well, it's
cool,
really,
but they weren't
it's really
cold.
hot though. It's really hot.
Yeah. So, but thank you
and,
for asking,
know,
Christina.
People keep asking too, like if we miss the sound of the ocean. Like, I mean, we've gone there, so I'm good. And I think we just keep our fan on, and I don't
Yeah.
know. I sleep with earplugs anyway.
I mean, it's different. I
It is different.
have to say, but.
But it's nice being close to stuff. And then again, with stuff happening with Binky, like thank goodness we are close. Like that is a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
So, you know, like what would we have done if we were way out in Malibu?
Yeah, because her doctors are down here.
Yeah, so that would have been, you know. We do have a dishwasher, so that's nice, and it's a new dishwasher.
Yep.
The couch, what time did it get delivered at, by the way? Excuse me.
It was still light out. I don't know. It was
It
like
was
5 or 6 o'clock maybe.
7. It was like 7.
Oh, okay, 7.
So that was cool. We thought it was going to be midnight. We were like, oh my gosh. Someone said on Facebook that Sprinkles is open. I saw that
Oh.
it's gonna open this week. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I keep like hiccuping now. So that'll be cool. I'm excited for Sprinkles.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Jazz Kitchen.
What was that?
How's your mouth today? It's better.
Patrick, who was that saying?
Wes.
Wes. Patrick probably not going to come into the chat. He's I don't know. I don't think he's really into this type of chat. He's a little too
Yeah.
feisty. I don't think he wants to go there.
He's still packing.
He's still packing.
But yeah, so as far as my mouth goes, as you can see, I'm still like pretty swollen up here, and it's gonna be swollen. I, checked again my paperwork. I'm gonna be swollen for quite some time.
Yeah.
The Advil does help take it down, but like in the morning when I wake up, I'm like this, like it's like really big, and it's hurting. It hurts,
Am I gonna make a Mickey table for Katie? I would like to.
Oh, like we got tagged it. Were you the one who tagged us in there? Because that
That thing was pretty cool.
incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, Sophie is awake.
Hey.
Hi, Sophie. Hi, my
Hi,
baby.
Sophie.
Big kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Hi, Sophie.
I love you. God, I love that baby. She literally is the cutest baby. Spencer, you need a new drill.
Why? It works.
I know. You're like, I love my drill.
Why would I get rid of it?
Yeah. Well, he likes all the old vintage stuff.
Well, I'm also somebody who
Anyway.
I kind of take care of my stuff, and so I want it to last, even if it's old. you
Yeah.
know? And there's a saying, they don't make them like they used to.
I heard, to Binky and you both, my fur baby is 5th and favorite child. Yeah, I get that.
Thank you.
He needs a hammer. I know, he left you left a lot of stuff. We still need to put the other end table together. We haven't even done that because of everything going on. I mean, we did get the
We got the TV stand.
TV
put together.
stand, but...
Not we, me.
Yeah, I should say that. But it's so funny. I want to show you guys. I'll probably show you on Instagram or something. But the cable where it's at, it's sticking out, and we're just like, dude.
So what it is they put they put a power an outlet and the cable outlet pretty high on the wall because I think they want you to mount. Would normally how you would mount a TV.
And we don't like
on the wall.
mounting.
It's either that or you got to put a pretty high TV stand to cover up this. So our TV's on a regular TV stand, and the plug and the thing are above it coming out of the wall. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure something out. It's kind of weird.
Someone said that drill is as old as them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're like, can we see your eyes there? Thank you.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
trying
like,
to keep I'm trying to shade them so I can see better.
Well,
There's a method to my madness.
is there though?
Yeah.
I like it. Sorry. Just going back. Sophie sends $5. Remember when you stabbed the churro? I got that.
Yeah.
Sissy sends $5. You guys have gotten us through this pandemic. Let us be here for you. This is what family does. Oh,
Sissy,
thank
that's
you.
very sweet.
That's beautiful, and I feel the same way. Nisi says, sends $5. I watched Best Life Leisha take a beat down from a kid at downtown Disney. Thought I should make an incident report. Oh my gosh. Rosh Vegas sends $5. Remember when Dylan ran away to get more food?
Dylan is always trying to just get more food.
Dylan's our little foodie. I love
Yeah.
it. Ginger sends $25.
Hey, Ginger.
Thank you. Sending love and light. You have gotten us all through hard times. Let your Blab family be there for you. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Ginger. You're always in this live stream. We appreciate you.
Mama Bear Disney that's cute. Sends $5 tomorrow. My great grandfather, I hope I say that, Adelio is turning 92. Well, happy birthday.
to Adelio.
Thank you for helping fill his days with joy. Well, that fills me with
That's
joy
huge.
just reading that. Disney Adventure Vlog sends $2 and says, best remove 2020. That's so true.
Yeah, best remove it.
Wes sends, hope Spence or Patrick is doing okay.
Thanks, Wes.
Raymond sends $5. Do you think Disney doing away with 20 Fox that sad? I'm not sure. I've read too much about that.
Yeah, I don't keep up with a lot of the...
Fresh Baked Legoland says what happened to Provost. I think I explained it, but it was just a tragic car accident with his daughter.
Yeah.
Tessa sends $2. Glad I made it. We love you guys. Keep it up. Well, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Again, I don't want y'all to feel obligated, so thank you. Just the support and prayers mean everything to us.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and just stay as positive as possible. And I think that's the good thing is that we do have the channel and that's going to keep us all going. And
Yeah.
we'll think of all the good things,
Where's the couch from?
We ended up going to Living Spaces.
Living Spaces.
Well, there was a multitude of reasons because their delivery day was earlier than a lot of other places.
Yeah.
That was one reason, and then what else was the other reason? Oh, and because they just had they had pretty good prices for what I needed,
Yeah.
so I thought that was pretty cool. And I had to go myself because I think you had to do something. Oh no, you were in Malibu, so
Yeah,
it was really hard. We
Yeah.
had to FaceTime and but the way I picked this couch though was because Binky actually she walked up to it because they allowed Binky to be in there.
She chose it.
She
Yeah.
kind of chose it. So, she liked another one too, but she chose this one. So ironically, it's kind
Thanks,
of nice
Susan.
that she did. You got your TV from there, or your TV something from there. I couldn't see that because it flew by. Jean, I hope I say your name right.
Jean McLaughlin.
Jean McLaughlin sends $10, sending prayers and love from the McLaughlin family. Well, thank you so
guys.
much. Remember when you and Dylan ate the Dole Whips and the new food and you forgot about your rude reservations and you spent the day there laughing? Yes, I remember that. Living Spaces has free Starbucks coffee. What? Well, they didn't when I was there. I missed out. Yeah, we're going to show you the couch. We'll do it in a video. We had a lot of plans to do some more home vlogs and stuff,
Yeah.
but again, it's just stuff happens and took over, and but I promise we will start to show that. So did I miss a super chat from Tessa? I didn't see it. I can go back through in a little bit. Beignets are back at Disneyland. I know if it weren't if I would know we'd make it in time, I would totally go down there and get some beignets. Tessa sends $2. Glad I made it. We love you guys. Keep it up. And thank you. I did find it now. Woohoo! Never mind, I got it. Okay, the home pillow. You just bought it as well. I think the home pillow is going to go away.
Really?
I'm not sure, but I think it is. Raymond, I'm about Steinmart going out of business. Oh, Steinmart's going out of business.
No.
I used to love shopping there. I miss Mervin's. If you want to send us anything, send a email to bestlifeandbeyond@yahoo.com, and I'll give you the P.O. box. Spencer, I'm praying for you and the return of your job.
Oh, who was that?
That is from Soundman26.
Thanks, Soundman26. Appreciate that. I'm a little.
It's gonna do good for
I'm
you.
like, I'm excitedly nervous kind of thing. I don't know.
Well, you don't know like what to expect. I
No,
think
I don't.
because it's gonna get.
At this point, though, like everything's just been
I'm
so
gonna turn
weird.
on another light real quick.
Everything. I was saying, at this point, everything's so weird that how, if it gets any weirder, it's not even phasing me anymore. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like.
It's like every time we turn around, there's something different. You
Yeah.
know, it's crazy. It's just crazy to think about, and you just don't know like what to expect. And I think that's literally the hardest part, though, is because when you
Yeah.
don't know what to expect, you're like, what is going on? You
Yeah.
know.
First day of school again. Yeah, it is like that. It's like the first day of school with the rules rewritten,
Right.
where it's like, you know.
And then like you have to keep getting, you know, C tests.
Oh yeah,
The old COVID test.
constantly. It's not just like get one COVID test and go to work. It's like,
And we still don't know how often you're gonna have to do it. Like, is it an everyday thing? Is
Yeah.
it the rapid test? Which I didn't understand. What's
is
the
paging
difference?
Mr. Morrow in here? We watch him, and he's a Florida
Oh,
YouTuber.
great!
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. Well, hello.
I think he's in here. That's really cool.
Welcome. But yeah, it should be good. I'm excited to hear about it and
Yeah.
and know like what you know
Yeah.
what's going on. Now the bad part is I have to go to Knott's. Not that sounded bad. The bad part is I have to go to Knott's without you for the Taste of Knott's. So that's going to be really really
Because
hard.
we had bought the tickets before we knew my work schedule, and you know.
Yeah.
one of those
But
things.
luckily we have our friends to go with, or I'm sorry, I have my friends to go with. But so I'm nervous for not being able to film as well as you do.
You'll be fine.
But
You'll
you
be
know,
fine.
and thank God you guys.
I just keep telling you, and just hold
Just
the camera
hold
steady.
the
When in
camera
doubt,
steady.
just hold it steady.
Because Liz does this too. We're like,
Well, what it is you guys get excited and you're in the moment. That's why you're great at what you do. But it's better to have somebody filming you, because I think you get excited and forget that you have a camera,
yeah.
and you're like, "Well, look over here. Well, look at
Oh,
this."
yeah.
And so
I
you know,
full blown just like I get in the moment and.
you're gonna get everybody sick. So
Yeah.
just
Well,
I
do you
almost
guys
want to
were-
give her the GoPro because it has hyper smooth on it, and then it kind of covers up those mistakes.
But do you remember when me and Dylan and Michael did Rise of the Resistance and we got group number 1?
You did good there. That was.
But there was times when I was editing and I was like this. I was
So
just
you
like,
noticed
oh
it.
my God. Oh, there was comments. People are like, you laugh way too much, way too loud, gave me a headache.
Well, it's not until you edit
know.
that you realize.
Adam
yeah.
said, just film like grandpa, like me, Katie, slow as molasses.
Right. And then you're covered.
Liz said we have ADD. We do. I have
Oh, yeah.
ADHD for sure. I've always had that.
Yeah,
like
100%.
if you guys would have met me like what 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I was.
We do a lot.
Oh my gosh.
We do a lot of what is called pickups. In it's like a TV term for doing a
Yeah,
fix.
Katie's gonna give you all vertigo. Exactly.
Yeah, because Katie, I'll be filming something, and then Katie go, "Oh my God, look over here at the da-da-da," and I'm like, your instinct is to whip the camera over really fast, but no one wants to see that. It'll make you sick. So I'll let her say it, and then I'll stop. I'll go and I'll frame it up. Okay, say that again real quick. And then she's really good at pickups because she can retain the energy. But we do that a lot just so we don't get you guys sick.
Yeah.
And,
but if
know.
you want to get a taste of what it did look
Squirrel.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
go watch the Rise of the Resistance. We got group number 1.
That was all
Oh
you.
my gosh! Pixar Charlie said, "Can I get a promotion to cameraman?"
Yeah, please. Pixar Charlie, you may have to be the camera op for that episode.
Or many others.
Yeah, because I know he can hold it steady.
Yeah, I'm so glad
And he's
you're
taller
here, Charlie.
like I am, so the point of view will be similar, you know, like.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have fun though. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe
sure it'll
Katie
be
Cam.
fun.
Maybe Katie Cam will surprise us all, and it'll be even better.
So then,
I'm just kidding. It
yeah,
could be better.
and Katie's edit, and then I'll never have to edit
No,
again.
no. I feel like there's just certain things with edits that you do that I don't. But I mean, that's why everybody's different. That's
It's
why
a style
like.
thing, it's all. Yeah.
But that's what it is. That's the whole point. Why it's nice to have multiple vloggers.
Yeah.
And
Everybody's got their own way that
we
they
could all
do it,
film the
and-
same thing, but everybody's going to show something different, notice something different.
Yeah.
And that's why, we encourage.
I'm always amazed at that because we're around a lot of other vloggers, and you see the product, the end product, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. Like I didn't know you were doing that. Like you know.
Adam said you could get a cave diving headset like Spencer wears and call it a day. You're spelunking.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if I had to walk around wearing that thing?
Oh my gosh. I know. Looking back at that, because I see myself in other people's videos, like, you know, either in Adam's or Justin's video, and I'm wearing that thing.
Watch
and
opening day, if you want to see what he's talking about, watch opening day of the Rise of the Resistance by the time we get on the ride. And Spencer's wearing
the GoPro here, but it looks like a headlamp you would wear to go spelunking in a cave to go, you know. And I think Justin said something about it, and I'm in his video, like, and he's like, "You going spelunking, bro?" And I'm like,
bad.
You know,
it's bad. But
yeah,
I mean,
looking back, I really was nervous about
filming,
getting everything, and we had waited so long to get in there, and it was just like, what if I don't get a shot? So it was just a coverage backup camera that was like, just in case I don't get something here.
Yeah,
I'm covered here. So
this is from Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Your shirt? Yeah, it was from Amazon. That really was the best day ever, though. Like, I have to say.
How many hours did we wait? 18 hours to ride?
17 or 18 hours.
17 plus
and
hours.
And I would do it again. That's the crazy part. Even knowing how the queue and all that stuff, and knowing that we didn't really have to be there overnight, but we did because the energy and the camaraderie and like the
we weren't alone in that. So there was a ton of people doing it.
I would do that all over again, 100%. And it was literally one of the best days and nights I think I've ever had. And I was so deliriously tired. Like, I fell asleep on the train.
Yeah, she did.
You know, like, my gosh.
Which has happened before.
I don't know if you can order the home pillow online. I tried to order it online, and because I wanted the throw blanket, and I was able to order the throw blanket, but I didn't because I was like, well, if I can't get the home pillow.
Right.
But I want everything from that collection. Like, that collection of stuff, and I think it's in our home video if you guys want to look at it, but a home store video. But that whole collection is what I want to do, like our house and kitchen in, like, eventually.
Yeah, when Darth Maul came by on the monorail.
Oh my god! No, it was Mace Windu.
Oh, it was Mace. That's right. Sorry. Yeah.
Mace Windu.
Adam. Oh my gosh, Adam's video. You gotta watch Adam's video on that, because when he comes through, it's like, Mace, when do these gates open or something? Oh,
that was one of the best.
So funny.
There were so many good things that happened from that night. It was crazy. Even though you had to park in the Toy Story parking lot, you're right. Justin, here comes Darth some guy.
Yeah. Dude.
It was so funny. Yeah, I remember we had to ride that smelly sock bus, but it was raining, and I think that made it a little less smelly.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah, it rained the entire time we waited, and then it
stopped.
And then it stopped once daylight hit. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was.
We were in the rain for a long time.
And Adam's like little umbrella. Oh my gosh, it was.
Yeah, he had like it was like comedic how small the umbrella was, because it's like barely covered even just his shoulders.
Yeah, I don't like the Toy Story bus. I'm not a fan. Like, it's my least favorite way to get into
David
the park.
doesn't mind it.
Yeah, David and I are complete opposites, whereas I love. Actually, no, I agree with him with Mickey and Friends parking structure. I don't like it, but if I was to rank them, I would say Pixar parking lot.
Pixar's great.
Pixar, he said, I got a Charlie Chaplin size umbrella. You did.
Exactly, yeah.
But I would say Pixar parking lot is literally the best, not just because of you, Charlie, but it's just the way it's like, the access to it, it's the best.
Yeah.
And then I would say Mickey
because
and Friends.
It's articulated in a way that the lanes, are
like
shorter.
Wherever you park, you're
as
good.
opposed to like the lanes aren't the length of the building, the lanes are the width of the building. Does that make any sense?
You have the bridge.
The Cocoa Bridge.
Yeah, which, by the way, speaking of the Cocoa Bridge, if you remember Beat Alicia, we met Beat Alicia again. Beat Alicia landed on my head, and then my hand, but we didn't catch it on film. But you can kind of still see Beat Alicia in our video.
And spoiler alert, Pink's hot dog video, you might possibly see a cameo from Beat Alicia.
Oh, I just said that.
What did you say?
Dumb. I was like, no, you will, and you're like, you might see a cameo. I was like,
I was just.
Oops. But yeah, you will.
I wouldn't say might unless it was going to happen.
Yeah, so you'll see Beat Alicia.
Beat Alicia likes hot dogs.
Yeah. Dude, Beat Alicia was in line.
Yeah.
Katie, you look pretty without makeup. Oh, thank you. I think it's just the light makes me look a little bit more lively.
Just
but
accept the compliment.
Without the light, it's scary. I said, I said, there's a few people that have seen me at my literal absolute worst, and, you guys are starting to become them. Have you seen the Haunted Mansion Crocs yet? I did.
Oh, yeah.
Those look pretty cool. Although Crocs are just uncomfortable. They get really sweaty for me. Like, I wore them once and I was like,
yeah.
I was not comfortable. Excuse me. Let me get to some of these super chats. I apologize.
Oh,
our
we
light
lost our
died.
light. Well,
No.
How long have we been going
But
for?
that's a sign. It's been sick. It's been about an hour.
Usually that thing goes for quite a bit of time.
I know.
but
I wonder why.
I think I had it on full.
Can you go turn that light on?
Yeah, I'll give us a little more.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm trying to get these. I'm so sorry. Paul says, much love to you guys from Old Paul and Courtney. Oh, Old Paul and Courtney, thank you guys. WDW Bear 19 says, love all your videos. Maybe turn the TV on, Spence.
All right.
That'll help. Says, love all your vids. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Tina sends $25. Happy birthday, Katie. Enjoy a petty on me when salons open. Oh my gosh,
wow.
Thank you. That's a very sweet gift.
TV does look a little bit.
BB
Just get
says
this
your
out of the way.
laugh is magic. Well, thank you. I feel like it can be, you either love it or hate it. Raymond, Adam the Woo in the chat and here for Starbucks. Well, thank you, Raymond. Raymond also says, how Binky doing? This is for a treat. Like I said, I went and saw her today and she looked good. I have the photos on my phone. Do you have any photos on your phone?
I'll show you.
So we can show you, and I'll share some on my Instagram if you want to see. I'll put them on my story. It's KT the Disney Bear, and you can kind of see. Oh, that's when you were FaceTiming me and her.
Okay, so I'll go back to the ones.
Yeah, go back to yesterday.
This is a cute one. You guys.
Yeah. Oh, my sweetie.
Giving hugs.
Oh, bye, Liz. I love you.
Bye, Liz.
Yeah, Binky is, for anybody who's new or just got in, she's in the hospital.
There she
She has
is.
pneumonia and some kidney issues. We love you. I know. I
took 1,000
sent
photos.
you
Well, this
the
was
ones of you and
this
her.
was a good sign because this is something she does
Yeah.
when normally, and she wasn't doing this before. When Katie holds her, she puts her arm
Yeah.
on her shoulder like that,
Yeah.
and she wasn't doing that. So
She does that by herself too.
yeah,
Like, I don't even have to like prompt her or whatever,
Yeah.
but she always puts her arm around me when I hold her like this. She holds on, and so that was a really like normal thing. I have more, like I said, I have more pics on my phone so you guys can see, but she did lose a lot of weight. She lost like 3 or 4 pounds. Like, she's barely been eating,
you can
but
kind of see here how she's a little bit skinnier
yeah,
in
see,
her neck and everything.
you gotta touch this, by the way, before you share. But yeah, you can kind of see, like, she did definitely, like, lose some pounds. But she just wanted to go home so bad. Like, that's the hardest part, is like,
Yeah.
it's a good sign because that means she cares, but then it's hard because we know we can't take her home right now. So that's literally the trickiest part of it all.
But if she was here, we would be putting her in danger right now because of the way her levels are. So
yeah, we have to do what's best for her.
Yep.
Binky loves being held or laid in the middle of random store sidewalk while we order food. She really does. That's
Yeah.
I kept thinking about that today. I was remembering that, like, she'll plop wherever, and
Oh yeah, I thought about that the other day in
Exactly.
Venice when she was laying on the pavement and
Yeah.
she didn't care. People
Yeah.
like try to walk by. I don't care.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
so funny. But you guys, we'll end up wrapping this up, especially because our light died, which is so weird.
The TV helped though. You were right about that.
I like hearing that. You look so concerned reading. It's so funny.
I'm a concerned person.
Remember that time I got lost in the Grand California? I remember that, Pixar Charlie. That was
That was scary, huh,
the
dude?
preview night for Galaxy's Edge, and Charlie and I were just, oh my gosh, we had such a night. And he was randomly sitting there out of nowhere, and he goes, it was like, 2 in the morning, and he's like, you know what sounds great right now? Remember the tortillas they used to make? And, I was like, what? Like, where did that come from?
Somebody
It
was asking how do you
so
get lost in a
random.
hotel. It's very easy at Grand Cal. It's so big.
Especially, we had made multiple trips back and forth, and
we were delirious.
so
and-
delirious.
Yeah.
We hadn't slept in like 2 days. It was
Yeah.
crazy. Edie or Eddie, I hope I said your name right, sends $5. Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Katie. Here's $5 for Starbucks. Thank you. We got some here. So we appreciate that, and we'll get to share my birthday with you guys. Whether Spence is here or not, we'll definitely do that. And you know, BV sends, would you work with Provost Park Pass on a video? Yeah, we're always up into.
Oh yeah, we did a video.
You guys have done.
Yeah, we kind of randomly got together one day on the Emotional Whirlwind opening day. We kind of vlogged together.
Yeah.
But we were planning on doing something. We just never. It was hard to get our schedules.
It's very hard, especially because they're from a different state, so that made it a little.
But yeah, we love
too.
Provost. They're great.
But thank you guys for all of your, yeah, it's not my birthday until the 19th. I just happen to kind of celebrate it all month. And again, my plum cake comes because it always happens.
Crazy is why? Because you're plum crazy.
Okay.
Sorry.
I normally get my my cake between the 10th and like the 20th, so just I had it, and yeah, we don't have plans for my birthday because he might be working, so
yeah,
you know, we'll see. It'll be fun. It'll be nice, whatever it is, and it'll be good. I'm just lucky to be alive and happy that, you know, there's a lot of other things now I've learned that could go way worse. So
yeah,
thankful for what we have. Thankful for you guys. So thank you guys so much. We are going to get this video for Pinks. It'll be up in the morning.
Yeah. It'll be up tomorrow morning.
Okay, and then we'll definitely get over to Jazz Kitchen.
Yep.
Tomorrow is the Hope. Fingers crossed for that. I don't know why I did this. I meant this. And we'll show you the couch. It'll start kicking up into high gear in the next, just give us a little bit of time. We appreciate the time. Seriously. Yep. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know if you like these live streams by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe.
Yep.
You can always become a Patreon and support our channel.
Yep.
And, yeah, just watch all of our videos. That helps.
That's right. And,
we love you guys.
We'll see you guys next time. And like Katie said, thanks for watching and being so gracious with all your kind words for Binky. It means a lot. And so we will see you guys next time on Best Live and Beyond.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.